Hi friends, Tim Curran welcoming you to another all levels class, yoga for anyone at any level, with some offerings to those who have a more advanced practice. Let us begin by coming to a comfortably seated position on the mats, Sukhasana, maybe legs crossed, or lotus, half lotus if in practice. Hands come to the lap or the knees, palms faced up or face down. We'll close the eyes here and gently begin to breathe in and out of the body. Bringing the focus, the attention to your breathing, beginning to lengthen both the inhales and the exhales. Working to find nice rhythmic breathing within the breath. As you take your next inhale, fill the belly, the lungs, feel everything expanding and lifting. Hold the breath when you reach the top. And then open the mouth, big sigh out. And again, taking a deep inhale in through the nose, filling the belly, the lungs, everything expanding and lifting, holding when reaching the top. Open the mouth, big cleansing breath out. One more time, our deepest inhale yet, in through the nose, filling the belly, the lungs, everything lifting, expanding. Hold it at the top. And open mouth, big sigh out. Next inhale, taking the arms high overhead, lightly fluttering the eyelids open here, gaze goes up towards the thumbs. Reach through the fingertips, press the sits bones back into the floor. Exhale, drop left hand outside left hip. Right arm is going to come overhead for a stretch in the right side body. Reach through the pinky finger on that right hand. Gaze goes up towards the hand. Press right sits bone back into the floor. Okay, inhale, come back to center, both arms reaching overhead. Take a breath here. And next exhale, dropping right hand outside right knee or hip. Left arm comes overhead now for that stretch on the left side. Again, reaching through the left fingertip. left sits bone pressing back into the floor. Good. One more breath here. Inhale to come back to center. Both arms reaching high overhead. And exhale, we'll plant left hand behind the back, right hand to left knee. Take an inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, twist to your left. Use that right arm as leverage against the left knee, twisting torso to the left. With each inhale, sit up a little taller. And with each exhale, twisting a little deeper. Inhale back to center, both arms reaching high overhead. And switch it up. Exhale, plant the right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. Again, sit up nice and tall on the inhale. And exhale, twisting torso to the right. Good. One more breath here. And inhale, come back to center. Both arms reach overhead. And exhale, drop the hands to the lap. Sit up nice and tall on the sits bones. Take an inhale. And exhale, drop left ear towards left shoulder head. Let's find a stretch in that right side neck. Allow the shoulders to relax, down the back, maybe lifting left hand to the top of the head to go deeper into that side stretch. Good. Inhale back to center. And exhale, switch it up, dropping right ear towards right shoulder head. Shoulders relax, pressing sits bones back into the floor. And maybe bringing that right hand to the head to go a little deeper in the side neck stretch. Good. Inhale it, come back to center. And exhale, dropping chin towards chest. Keep extending through the crown of the head, back of the neck, nice and long as the chin tucks towards the chest. And begin to roll the head side to side, taking circles of the head. Making sure to take your circles in both directions. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, let's roll over the ankles, coming onto hands and knees, tabletop. And we'll begin to warm up the spine with some rounds of cat-cow. Begin by engaging the core. On an inhale, drop the lower back, butt sticks out, heart pulls forward, cow pose. And as you exhale, press the mat away. Round the upper back, dropping tailbone, cat pose. Inhale, tailbone sticks out, heart pulls forward. Good. Exhale, dropping tailbone, rounding upper back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, dropping tailbones, rounding upper back. Take it through a couple of rounds using your breath. And feel free to add some movements here. Let's maybe circle the hips or take some figure eights with those hips. Good, let's come back to neutral tabletop. We'll flip the palms around. We'll take a forearm stretch. So fingers back towards the knees. Press the heels of the hands into the floor. Straighten the arms, begin to lean back, stretching in the forearms. Maybe peeling the heels of the hands up, going into the palms of the hands and into the fingers. We'll return back to center, neutral tabletop. Curl the toes underneath. Come onto the toes and knees here, stacking shoulders over hips. Reach back, make sure pinky toes are tucked, taking a toe stretch. Stay within your nice rhythmic breathing to hold the pose. And then exhale, come forward on hands and knees, tabletop. Tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Keep the hips over knees, walk the hands forward, come to a puppy dog pose. Either the chest, the chin, or the third eye, forehead region comes down to the mat. Think inner shoulders up, outer shoulders down. Another breath here. Next, inhale, returning to tabletop on hands and knees. Then shift forward, come onto the belly. Untuck the toes. Hands beneath the shoulders. On an inhale, draw shoulder blades back, just a baby cobra. And exhale, releasing to the floor. Take a second round. Excuse me, second round here. Press through the hands, lift the shoulder blade, just a baby cobra. Maybe lifting those palms off the floor. Holding here, shoulder blades, elbows drawing back towards the feet. 3, 2, 1.5. And exhale, releasing everything to the floor. Good. Walk the hands back, thumbs to lower rib cage. Press through the hands. Inhale, come to your first cobra or upward facing dog. Hold here for a breath or two. Shoulder blades drawing back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, begin to pedal out the feet here. Inhale, come up high on the tippy toes. Exhale, drop the heels to the right. Inhale, bring it back to center high on the tippy toes. As you exhale, dropping heels to the left. Inhale, come back to center high on the tippy toes. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's open the feet as wide as the mat. Walk the hands all the way back to meet the feet. We'll hang heavy here in a forward fold. Grabbing wrists, grabbing elbows if that feels good in your body. And maybe allowing that head or the upper torso to sway side to side. Another breath here. And release the hands, allow them to fall to the floor. As you inhale, take half lift, flatten the back as the heart pulls forward. And exhale, forward folding. Next inhale, half lift, heart forward, look forward. And exhale, fold. And plant the hands on the mat, walk them halfway up. Bring right hand beneath the nose. Bend the right knee, inhale, left arm extends towards the ceiling for a twist. Draw the right hip back to try to square the hips. Exhale, plant that left hand beneath the chin or nose. Bend the left knee, inhale, right arm now extends. And again, now drawing the left hip back, trying to keep the hips square as you open up the chest. And exhale, planting that right hand, walk the hands to the top of the mat. Top of a plank or push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on the tippy toes. Exhale, walk the feet top of the mat, outside the hands. Bend the knees, sit the hips low, turn the feet out 45 degrees, yogi squat. Let's extend the arms out directly in front of us. We'll give a slight press into the feet, lift the hips about 3 inches. Bring the biceps up next to the ears. Press into the back of the legs, lift the hips parallel to the floor. Holding here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand. Take the arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Down to the sides. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach the arms high. Take the gaze up. Exhale, fold. Take half lift. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, followed by left, top of a plank or push-up, and lower chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pressing into the hands, pads, palms, heels, knuckles of the fingers. Tailbone, sits bones lifting. Inner shoulders lifting, outer shoulders dropping. Think about hollowing out the armpits. Inhale high on the tippy toes. Exhale, step foot up, right foot up, followed by left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Ride the breath all the way down. Good. Half lifting, hard pulling forward. And bend the knees, plant the hands, step left foot back, then right, lower chaturanga. Upward dog on the inhale. And meeting in downward facing dog. Good. Legs are active here. Kneecaps lifted, thighs engaged. Quadricep muscles working here. Driving the heels towards the floor. Inhale high on the tippy toes. Exhale, step left foot up, followed by right. Half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand. Arms reach high overhead. Maybe a slight back bend here. Lifting through the chest as the hips press forward. And exhale, forward fold. Ride that breath down. Last round of Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step, hop, float, jump the feet back. Take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Inhale, come up high on the tippy toes. Exhale, step, hop, float, jump the feet, top of the mat, find half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Down to the sides, Samastiti Hiti. Bringing big toes to touch, heels are slightly spread from mountain pose. Inhale, bending knees, sit the hips low, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Half lifting, heart pulling forward. And bend the knees, step, hop, float, jump the feet back. Take it through your Ardha Vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg extends back. Exhale, step it through, spin the back foot, warrior A, right side. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes back, step it through, spin the back foot, warrior A, left side. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. The first of 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara B. Sits bones, tailbones lifting here. Inhale high on the tippy toes. Exhale, step, hop, float, jump the feet, top of the mat, find half lift. And exhale, fold. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, arms come down to the side. Again, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Half lifting. And plant the hands, step, hop, float, jump the feet back. Take it through your Ardha Vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes back. Step it up, spin the back foot, warrior A, right side. Good, exhale, plant the hands. Stepping right foot back, take it through your vinyasa. Left side, inhale, left leg goes back. Step left foot, left thumb, Virabhajasana A, left side. Good, exhale, plant the hands. Stepping left foot back. Take it through the vinyasa to downward facing dog. Bottom of your next exhale, step, hop, float, jump the feet, top of the mat, take half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Now exhale, come to stand, straighten the legs, arms down to the side. Last round, Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Half lifting on the inhale. Plant the hands, step, hop, float, jump the feet back, take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes back. Step it up, warrior A, right side. Good, plant the hands, step the right foot back, take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes back. Step it up, Virabhadrasana A, left side. Good, exhale, plant the hands, step that left foot back. Again, take it through the vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Bottom of your next exhale, step, hop, float, jump the feet, top of the mat, take half lift, and exhale, fold. Utkatasana. And exhale, straighten the legs, arms come down to the side, Samastiti Hiti. Good. We can step or jump the feet about 4 to 6 inches apart. We'll bring hands to the hips here. Take an inhale. And exhale, forward fold with hands on the hips. Good. Bring index finger, middle finger around big toes, cap with the thumbs. Inhale, half lifting. And exhale, forward fold. Padangusthasana. Using the strength of the biceps to draw the head and chest closer to the toes. The weight is in the big toe here, big toe side of the foot, so light in the other toes. Pressing down in the big toe, lifting the other toes lightly. Good. Think hips drawing back or pressing back, tailbone lifting. Inhale, take half lift. Exhale, slide the palms beneath the feet, faced up to the wrist crease. Inhale, take half lift. And exhale, fold, Padahastasana. Shoulder blades lifting away from the ears. More of the weight now across the toes. Again, thighs pressing back, tailbone lifting. Inhale, take half lift, release the palms. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step, hop, float, jump the feet back. Take it through a vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Good. Inhale, right leg goes back. Bend the knee, stack the hips, create some circles with that knee. Maybe just draw the right heel closer to the butt. Next exhale, stepping right foot to right thumb, lift the torso, crescent warrior. Back knee lifting. Good. On the exhale, twisting torso to the right. Squeeze the thighs together to find balance in this pose. Inhale, return to center, both arms reaching overhead. And exhale, sweeping palms back, palms face down, body leaning forward about 45 degrees. Inhale, reaching arms high overhead. Keep the bend in the knees. Exhale, hop it up, warrior three. On this right side, pressing through the left heel. We'll hinge, bring the hands to the floor in a standing L. Exhale, drop left foot to meet the right. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Half lifting. Good. Step the right foot back, come to a runner's lunge on the left side. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes, reach the arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. Let's bring hands to the heart in prayer. Take an inhale, puff the chest up nice and tall. Exhale, twisting to the left, back of the right tricep, outside the left knee. Option to curl the toes, lifting the right knee off the mat. If the back knee is lifted, option to open the arms, planting the right hand towards the floor, extending left arm towards the ceiling. Again, just an option. Exhale, we'll plant the left hand, runner's lunge, left side. Step the left foot back. Take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Good. Deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Inhale, left leg goes back. Bend the knee, stack the hips, create some circles. Or again, maybe drawing left heel closer to the butt. As you exhale, stepping left foot between the hands, lift the torso, crescent warrior, left side. Good. That right knee, nice and active, lifting. Exhale, twisting torso to the left. Inhale, come back to center, both arms high overhead. Next, exhale, sweep the palms back, lean the body forward about 45 degrees. Body stays leaning. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hop it up, warrior three on this left side. Reach through the fingertips, press through the right heel, then drop the hands to the floor, come into a standing L. Drop the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Half lifting. Let's step the left foot back, come to a runner's lunge on the right side. Drop the back knee, extend the arms overhead, Anjaneyasana, right side. Bring hands to heart center in prayer. Take an inhale. Exhale, twisting to your right. Back of the left arm, tricep outside the right knee. Option to lift the left knee off the floor, coming into a prayer twist. If in prayer twist, option to open the arms. Again, just an option. And as you exhale, let's drop that right hand, runner's lunge. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Good option to drop to the hands and knees. Push back into a child's pose. And if in child's pose, let's come up to a downward facing dog. From downward dog on the inhale, reach the right leg back. Exhale, crunch knee towards chest. Extend it back. Exhale, right foot steps the right thumb. Spin the back foot, warrior B. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Flip the front palm on an inhale. Reverse or exalt your warrior. Keep the bend in the right knee. Reach through the pinky finger of that right hand. Exhale, coming to side angle. Elbow can come to knee or thigh, or hand down to the floor or block. Left arm extends straight up. Option to take left arm towards the top of the mat. Utthita Hasta. Next inhale. Reversing your warrior, straighten that front leg in preparation for triangle pose. As you exhale, keeping the left hip back, reach through the front hand, hinge at the hips, coming to Trikonasana, triangle pose, right side. On the inhale, reverse your warrior. Bend that front knee for warrior B reverse. And exhale, windmill, hands to the floor. Come to a runner's lunge. Press down in the left hand. Inhale, right arm extends for a twist. Option to stay here. If you want to challenge yourself with a side plank, taking that right foot back, dropping it on the left. And if you go to side plank, option to float the top leg. Place a bend in the knee. And flip it over, take wild thing if in practice. On your exhale, planting that right hand, flip it back over, three-legged dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes back. Exhale, crunch knee to chest. Extend it back. Step it up, spin the back foot parallel to the back of the mat, warrior B, left side. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Reach through that left side body. Exhale, coming to side angle. Elbow to knee or thigh, or hand drops to the floor or block. That right arm extends directly up towards the ceiling. An option to take that right arm towards the top of the mat, Utthita Hasta. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten that front leg, preparation for triangle pose. And as you exhale, that right hip staying back, hinge at the hips, reach through the front, the left arm, dropping into triangle pose, left side. Inhale, reversing. Place a bend in that left knee. And exhale, windmill hands to the floor, runner's lunge. Good. Press down into that right hand. Inhale, left arm extends for a twist. Option to stay here. Or if you want to challenge yourself with side plank, Vastisthasana. Lifting that top leg, bending the knee, and flipping it over to Wild Thing if in practice. And next exhale, we'll plant that hand, flip it back over, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop that foot, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Inhale, right leg goes back. Crunch knee to chest. Good, extend it back. Right knee, right elbow. Give it a crunch. Extend it back. Right knee, left elbow, crunch and hold. Send the right foot directly out, drop it to the floor for fallen triangle. Left arm reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant that left hand, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop it in for pigeon on the right side. Good, walk the left foot back. Check your alignment, make sure foot is directly behind the ankle, behind the knee. If the right hip, right butt cheek don't come to the floor, maybe slide a block or some other support there to support the level the hips. An option to walk the hands out and forward fold in your pose. On your inhale, walk the hands back, coming upright here in the pose. Bend that back knee, maybe just some kicks of that foot. Possibly reaching the left arm back, hooking the top of the foot or the ankle, and kicking into that left hand. Or drawing that left foot in, getting a nice quadricep stretch on that left side. And we'll release that back foot. Shift the weight to the right hip. Bring that left leg around in front of you. Sole of the right foot comes into the inner left thigh. Right knee to the floor. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, extend the arms high overhead. And as you exhale, a slight twist out to the left, then forward folding out over that knee. Be binding the hands around the foot. Janu Shirshasana, head to knee. Heart continues to pull forward towards the toes. Back of the neck nice and long, crown of the head pulling towards the toes. And draw the left hip crease back. Try to keep the hips nice and square as you fold. Good. Inhale, come upright. Exhale here. Good. We'll bring the right knee up towards the ceiling. Keep the right foot drawn in right next to the, right in front of the butt cheek. Maybe just hug around that right knee. Version of Marichyasana. If you have a little space, take the arms high overhead. Exhale, plant right hand behind the back. Left arm outside of that right knee and twisting to your right. Use the back of the arm against the right knee as leverage. Inhale, find a little space. Exhale, twist a little deeper to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cross the ankles, roll forward, step the feet back, and take it through a vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Left side, left leg extends back. Crunch knee to chest. Extend it back. Left knee, left elbow, give it a crunch. Extend it back. Left knee, right elbow, crunch and hold. Send the foot directly out, drop it to the floor for fallen triangle. Good. Exhale, plant that right hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg goes back. Exhale, drop it in for pigeon, left side. Walk the right foot back, check your alignment. Try to get the pinky toe pressing down into the floor. And again, option to walk the hands out, forward folding in this pose. Next inhale, walking the hands back, coming upright in the pose. Maybe bending that back knee, reaching the right arm back, hooking the top of the foot or ankle, kicking into that right hand, or drawing that foot closer to the body, taking a nice quadricep stretch on that right side. And we'll release that back leg. Shift the weight to the left hip, bring the right leg around in front of you for Janu Shirshasana, right side. Sole of left foot to inner right thigh. Take the arms high overhead. Slight twist to the right as you exhale, folding out over that right knee. Again, maybe binding around that right foot. Hard pulling towards the pinky toe. Right hip crease drawing back. Inhale, release, coming upright. Exhale here. Bring the left foot Bring the left knee up towards the ceiling. Left foot stays close to that left butt cheek, maybe hugging that knee in. Or if you have the space, take the arms high overhead. Exhale, twisting to the left. Plant the right hand behind you. Back of the right arm outside the left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale here. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Next exhale, returning back to center. Cross the ankles, roll forward as you step the feet back. Take it through your vinyasa to downward dog. And from downward dog, we're going to make our way onto our backs. So either through a jump through or dropping the hands and knees, tabletop, crossing the ankles. Send the butt back, feet come to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, draw knees into chest. Wrap forearms around shins. And for back bending today, we will do a bridge pose. Releasing the knees, plant the feet just behind the butt, 4 to 6 inches between the feet. Toes in, heels slightly out. Inhale, press through the feet, lifting the hips, rolling shoulder blades beneath, maybe binding hands beneath the back. Lifting through the hips, chest lifting forward, knees, think squeezing together, heels pressing out, knees squeezing together, lifting through the hips. And exhale, releasing everything to the floor. Take a second round where you can repeat bridge pose. If you have upward bow in practice and you want to take it, please feel free. Next inhale, pressing up into your back bend. Good. Maybe from bridge pose, lifting the right knee, extending right foot towards the ceiling. Returning it to the floor. Option to take it on the left side. Bend the left knee, extend the left leg directly towards the ceiling. Return it to the floor. And exhale, releasing, dropping everything to the floor. We'll take one final round of back bending. Option for bridge pose. Option for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Option to sit this one out when you are ready. Next inhale, lifting into your back bend. And exhale, releasing everything to the floor. Take an inhale, draw knees in the chest, forearms around the shins. Good. Let's release the knees. The feet drop to the floor. Open them as wide as the mat. As you exhale, drop the knees to the left. Maybe taking gaze to the right for this twist. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, dropping knees to the right, taking gaze to the left. Inhale back to center. Some options for our final cooling postures. You can take legs directly in the air Waterfall pose, maybe slide a block beneath the sacrum to help support the sacrum as the feet extend. Or if you have shoulder stand sequence in your practice, begin by taking the feet overhead, walking the hands up the back to support the spine, elbows walking in, and then extending through the toes, lifting through the hips for shoulder stance. Shoulder stand, our ankles, our shins squeezing together. Knees and upper thighs rotating back, in and back. As we exhale, hinging at the hips here, feet come overhead for plow pose, halasana. Press the palms into the floor behind you, or bind the hands and press the pinky edge of the hands into the floor. From plow pose, bending knees to the forehead, or knees over the ears, Karni Padasana, ear pressure pose. And beginning to straighten the knees back into plow pose, and then slowly rolling it out, lowering ourselves onto our back. We'll bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, draw the heels towards the pelvic region, and allow the knees to fall out to the sides. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly pose. Let's bring the hands to the outside of the knees. And we'll draw the knees back to center. And send the feet long down the mat for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Our goal here is to mimic the dead, corpse pose. So allowing the body to be completely still. Trying to relax the mind here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Shavasana. And beginning to make your way back with some awareness to the breath, to your body. Beginning to take some light movements in the fingers, the toes. Circling the ankles, the wrists. Maybe rocking the head side to side if it feels good. Some bigger movements. As you inhale, take the arms long overhead. Find a nice, good morning stretch. Really reach to the fingertips. Send the toes away from the body. Full body stretch here. And as you exhale, press a bend in the knees. And roll yourself to a side which serves you best. From here, pressing yourself up to a comfortably seated position on your mat. Bring hands together to the hearts. Anjali Mudra. Thumbs pressing to the sternum, sternum pressing to the thumbs. Deep inhale in through the nose. Open mouth, big sigh out. Bowing our heads with gratitude. It has been my honor to guide you through your practice today. Thank you so very much for sharing your practice with me. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you very much, my friends. Appreciate it. Stay healthy, stay well. Look forward to seeing you on the mat soon.